Hi, Brandon Hardison, President of Champion Strategies, with our ongoing public speaking workshop. We're going to get right into it during this holiday season, the last day of November, because people have other things that they're doing on their plate, but we just wanted to touch base once again. Public speaking is one of the greatest fears that many people have, which we've talked about before, and rightfully so. Often would be speakers imagine all manners of disasters befalling them should they speak their mind aloud. Besides, who else needs to know if you had too many chocolate chip cookies for lunch anyway? But public speaking has been ridiculed, abused, even killed for expressing contrary views to general held beliefs. Be glad you don't discover the world was not flat. However, if you want to convey yourself, your company, your products, your service, your art, your ideas, your opinions, or your interests, we must clearly and effectively, to many people, make it important that they need to communicate. So, how does one handle stage fright? Well, wear a suit of armor and hold a large shield between you as a speaker and the audience. Short and sweet, start shouting out such accoutrements and secondary solutions and rehearsed confidential materials that you would be presenting. No, that's not the manner it should go in, even though it looks that way. You see, there are many techniques and skills that professional speakers can incorporate into a presentation to add interest, but maybe you don't have the time, interest, or inclination to learn some public speaking basics. Speaking is earnest will get your message across more than any other way we can think of. But that's not to suggest that one should not learn the basics of good public speaking. Such information is readily available anywhere, high school level, middle high school, elementary, all the way up through college. There's community events like Toastmasters, which is a non-profit speaking group. So there's no reason why you cannot find somewhere to get better. Public speaking has to be earnest. Earnest to you, earnest to the listeners. Speakers with total sincerity and conviction will do more to affect your audience than any number of executed techniques. If you think of the last time a friend really inspired you with their decision of a good movie or enjoyable vacation, or you were impressed by someone's presentation of a business plan, the emotion can be transferred to others. You already know what happened to you, so why keep yourself from telling your story on the big stage, too? As an example, consider a subject that you're really interested in, something that you have a passion for, something that moves you emotionally. And now consider the manner of how you would convey it to other people in other places. I'll bet that now you start looking at, hey, public speaking through one of these platforms is the best way to go. With no conscious effort on your own, you are able to communicate more effectively on subjects that you are truly involved or interested in. Speaking is earnest is one of the most fundamental public communication skills. And it's sometimes that you're the person that's not ready and needs to step up and have the capacity to express not only what's in your head, what's in your heart. And by the way, the more you find ways of getting comfortable. So, whether the subject matter is close to your heart, personal experience, or some statistics that you've read, it has to come across that you see some concern or some value, and you want the people in the audience to pick up on it, the explosion point, or if there is a takeaway, what can they do to assist you in that effort? Once again, Brandon Hardison, President of Champion Strategies and spokesperson for our public speaking workshop. As always, in parting, remember, you go out, you make